made an earlier video where I specifically talked about the name erb'spoint and why I chose it. So go back and reference that if you want some history on the name of the website and the name of the YouTube channel. I thought I would make another just short video to make sure I clearly explain to anyone out there what the goal of erb'spoint is. I use the tagline, healthcare is confusing, we can help, and again, I'll reference that a lot. Specifically, what I'm going to try to do at the beginning here is a three-pronged area, and the three prongs I'm going to work on are areas that I have some expertise or I have experts in. So the one that you're seeing a big push on right now is weight and wellness, and that's because we have Dr. Linda Mead, a double board certified obesity medicine specialist who has graciously given me some of her time. And so, yes, we're going to focus quite a bit on weight loss and all the areas that kind of go into play with that. And I'm going to use Dr. Linda up as much as she'll let me. The other big area of medicine that we'll get into quite a bit is cardiology, specifically something called electrophysiology, atrial fibrillation, pacemakers, and defibrillators. Once I have kind of really gone deep into those two areas, I plan to branch out further into more of medicine in general. I want to start with areas that I know very well because I want to share a deep level of knowledge with you, the patient. I want to focus on things that you don't feel like you get addressed in your doctor's visits. And so obviously, if you're coming to a cardiac electrophysiologist, you might come and see me, the nurse practitioner there. And so those are areas I can speak to very clearly without a lot of extra help, a lot of extra resources. The third prong, though, is more generic, but I am going to try to drop in pieces here and there. And I've kind of just loosely titled that Tips to Being a Successful Patient. There is so much about just the logistics of showing up for any kind of provider's visit. I mean, dental, medical, eye, all those. There's so many little bits and pieces that a lot of you, the patients out there, y'all don't have any clue. Nobody's ever taken the time to explain. That can really make the visit go a lot better if you had that knowledge. I did my little cheesy 5 tips for being a successful patient, and it was talking about like the medicine list and the insurance card and stuff like that. You'd be surprised how many people show up to our office and they don't have their insurance card. They don't even know what insurance they take. They don't know how much their copay is. They're stunned whenever we ask for $60. And they're thinking, why do I need to pay $60? Well, it's because your insurance card demands that we do that, believe it or not. So there is so much in that area that I do think I can help with. I have obviously my office staff who deals with insurance a lot. I'll bring them on when they're willing to jump on the camera with me. But I am actually going to release quite a few videos there. That area is going to be more my experience. I don't claim to be an insurance expert. I don't claim to be a financial guru, but I do have quite a bit of experience just over the course of many years working with patients on that. And so I hope a lot of those little nuggets are equally useful for pretty much anybody. I mean, that can be applied to pediatrics all the way up to geriatrics, which is kind of my area that we deal with. So those are going to be our 3 big areas we jump into at the beginning. Weight loss, everything to do with weight and health and wellness, cardiology, atrial fibrillation and pacemakers and heart arrhythmias, and then kind of just being a successful patient, navigating medicine, all those types of things. If you have questions, particularly on the being a successful patient, I'm happy to kind of jump wherever you guys want to go. So if you have a question on why did this happen? Why did I get hit with this kind of bill? Or why can't I pick up my prescriptions at this pharmacy? Any of those kind of things, I'd be happy to talk you through that. So shoot me questions. Put them in the comments below. I think I'm supposed to say hit that subscribe button and all that stuff. I trust that if this is useful information, people will stay tuned to me. But more importantly, I'd love your questions. Okay? Thanks.